morning. I guess we better share this, shan't we? I'm bringing that word back. Oh, sorry guys. Screwed this up, didn't I? Oops. I'm going to do it one more time, at least. Okay. Let's share this. Okay, I'm going to screw this up again. That camera's going to fall. No, it isn't. Oh, I did it. Oh, there it goes. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we got some wardrobe malfunctions. Actually, not wardrobe malfunctions at all, is it? Is that good? Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at it. Okay, we'll see how this goes. A little dark in here today, isn't it? We need the cat, don't we? Oh, there we go. I fell again. Where are we? So, an update. Regarding, I went live yesterday and I was talking about WXPN 24-hour contest. They give you a prompt, and within 24 hours you have to write a brand new song that you've never written before. You have to record it on YouTube and upload it. Why is that frozen? You have to upload it. Sorry about that. To YouTube. Now I did this last year. It was a lot of fun. I liked the challenge of being under the crunch like that. It's really cool. However, it wasn't grabbing me, and I don't. One of the things I did, I really liked what I handed in last year. All right, I have some thoughts on it, but whenever you enter a contest, keeps going to say concert. I think that for anything, UFC fighting, Battle of the Bands, whatever, it's in the judge's hands, and you can't gripe or anything like that. That's part of it. But the whole process is what I was focused on. That was really cool because I write differently. If I'm noodling around with the guitar and I come across a melancholy riff that brings out a certain feeling, then that feeling turns into a thought, which turns into a lyric line. Next thing I know, I got a song. But the flipping that around is someone saying, "Hey, write a song about this or this word." And they only give you one. They give you a lot of leeway, a lot of leeway. And it wasn't that the prompt wasn't good. It was me at this time. I've been writing like crazy this month. And honestly, I think my time is going to be better spent focusing on that kind of stuff. So we're going to work. I'm in the middle of writing a song called Can't. That's right, Can't. I don't think I put the lyrics in here, but maybe that might be a good idea. If you're on YouTube, I'm not live streaming anywhere but YouTube right now, today. if you're on YouTube, you can see exactly what I'm doing. Ooh, pull this over. This secret. This is a sock. Has a hole in it, but it's clean. And that covers this very sensitive microphone. Oh my gosh, I just realized you guys probably weren't hearing any of that because I had my microphone covered up. Oh my God. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Let me put that in there. I will fix that. Okay, let me start over. Everything I'd said up to now had a sock covering the microphone, so you guys probably didn't hear me. Sorry. I was explaining the WXPN 24-hour song contest. Wonderful idea, because for people like me that write the opposite, it's a great exercise. Fantastic exercise, as a matter of fact. What it is they give you a prompt, and you have one word prompt, and then you have 24 hours to write a song, record it on YouTube, and upload to VideoTube and submit it to them. Excellent idea, and I would recommend it next year. They do it once. This is the second year. I participated last year. This year wasn't that the prompt was too hard or anything. I've been writing all month. Possibly my creative tank was on the low side, or it could be I don't know. There was something about it. I just didn't have the fire for it this time. I enjoy the exercise because it is it makes me do something totally different. My writing process is I'll be noodling around with a guitar and come up with a riff. And that riff will have a certain vibe, certain feeling. Maybe it's a melancholy riff and it brings out some kind of, I get a feeling here. Then I do some thinking about that feeling and I come up with a line, and then the song is off and running, hopefully. Not always to a good result. But that's my writing process. This is the flipping it. They say, hey, here's the idea. You write a song about that. And that's a little more difficult for me. Not difficult. I shouldn't say that. But the prompt was a good one. Very good one. Last year it was summer, and this year is But I've been writing a lot this month, or month of May. And I have a song tentatively called Can't. And now, you've got nothing from that. What you're looking at, the green, there's two green colors you'll notice. I'm going to turn that music down. There's two green colors. They're both acoustic guitars. They are both the same acoustic guitar, which is kind of if you want really a good way to record acoustic guitars, record two completely different, not completely different guitars. They all have their different nuances, different tones. That's what I should have done. But one is I'm looking at it as a scratch track, and that might go, So what I have is two guitar tracks and drums. I don't know if you noticed that, but when the verse came around, the verse is the yellow part, the drums change, and it's kind of... So here's the chorus ending, and I'm about to go into... Kind of brings down the energy level, the activity going on with the drums, and hopefully, that's my idea, let the vocals kind of rest on top of all that. Interesting little chord chart. Jeez, I can't even speak to it. I need some more. This wake up moment brought to you by Wawa. Cinnamon chorizo is their featured coffee. Phew. If you're thinking, oh, it's got cinnamon in it, there's a smokiness to it. It's a mild roast. Go check it out. So anyway, that's the song so far. Now, just got some feedback there. Check. Ooh, that's kind of neat. A little delay. I'll turn that off. What I'd like to do, I don't think I'm going to do the vocals today because it's going to be boring for you guys because I can't have any of the drums live through a speaker. It has to be all through headphones. You know what? I'm not sure if I think I might still be able to do that. Anyway, but I'm not going to screw around with that right now. But I think what I'll do is lay down a bass part, if that's okay with you guys. Get my handy dandy cord here. And we're going to have to plug the bass into another channel. I think in another year or two, I'll probably get myself a bigger interface. I only have two inputs. Hey, if anyone is on, please let me know. If you could please let me know if you can hear my vocals. The microphone's here, and I got it cranked up, but I'm afraid that when I look at the camera, which is over here, and the mic's over here, maybe I go silent for a little bit. I'm not sure. I could just crank it up more, and that would solve that problem, I'm sure. Yeah. Check. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now when I'm facing away from the microphone? Let me know if you can. Okay. Now we have the bass plugged into the other side, and I gotta go get the bass. And I have to remember the chords I used. Let's see if Ringo's out there. He was in all day or all night, and I fed him. Echo, stop. Ringo, want to record some bass? Hey, buddy. Oh, he's sitting out there in the sun. Oh, here he comes. Hey, want to record some bass, buddy? Come on in. Like to come in? Sorry, guys. Ringo is a no-go for today. The door was open. He stood in it. But like I said, he's been in all night. And the weather is nice. It's not raining. It's not too hot. So guess what? He said, no, I'm going back out. So, screw you. I'm going home. I also started my day interesting tutorial watching, and I'm learning more and more about EQing and stuff like that. Let's find the bass. Okay, so if you can see the screen, hopefully you can. Yeah, right there. We're going to find the bass. Let's close the backing folder. Let's leave the acoustic guitars. Let's close the electric guitar. We don't need that mess. There's the bass. My fun blue. Oh. There's the bass is blue. So my color scheme, and I stole this from other people that I watch. There's a couple guys, Joe Gilder and Vince. Oh my God, Vignola. And both YouTubers that help me out. And one of the things I try to stick with that makes it easier if you're going to be doing a lot of recording, see this color coating on the side? Stick with it. Have something be consistent so you always know that your browns are the drums. Bass is blue. Guitar is green. Doesn't take rocket scientists. It's not rocket surgery. Why do I have the... Okay. The keys should be down here. Move that track. Yeah, okay. Okay. So first we got to make sure that we have a signal. So let's flip it to the right. Oh, let's take this off. We don't want to record on that. We want to record, which is this button here. And it is not... Oh, I know what's going on. We don't... No, that's not true then. Okay, something is amiss. Oh, there it is. Oh, I have it. Now we got them up here. So if any of you are, probably none of you are doing any recording, but I'm going to use this instead of just pressing buttons to tell you what I'm doing. Up here, we toggle back and forth to our settings, and in the audio device, we can set, this is called sample rate. When you're recording, you want a really low sample rate. And stuff, you want a high sample rate, and it causes a delay if you don't have it correct. So let's go back to the... There we are. And I'm going to turn up the volume here so I hear us out of that speaker. But now before we start, obviously, we want to tune. So I have a tuner already hooked up. We're low. So now, boom. And what I do is, I don't know if you notice this, but here's my tracks for all the instruments. If you look on the guitars, tuner, tuner, tuner. On the bass, tuner. That's already set up as a template. So I don't have to do that each time. What I like doing, this is my little idiosyncrasy, I like, when I'm done with it, since it's a plug-in, and although very minuscule amount of CPU is used with a tuner, I get rid of it. Once I have it in tune, I'm about to, especially after I record a track. Okay, there we are. Now last... So I was indeed out. Let's check it again. That's weird. That's close enough to... Okay, so we got some play there for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. So that's the bass, and I'm going to go ahead. So we listen to it a little bit. So that's my first line I'm working with. I don't have anything. I didn't come up with a bass line for this, so let's screw around with that. Let me do that again. Like that. Ooh, I like that. I like when a bass almost has its own melody line or something. You listen to a lot of McCartney and Cream and stuff like that. You start to, that's always good training for a non-bass player. You know, I'm not a trained bass player, but I always was fascinated. My friend John Kelly always, I noticed from a very young age that when he listened to music, he would focus on that bass line. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. I might put on headphones as well, just so I can adjust the volume differently. Even though you guys can hear it through the main speaker. I only have one speaker plugged in, because if I had any of these live, the ones that are closer to me, it would create, it would create feedback in our microphone for the live stream. Not for, I'm getting mixed up here, which isn't a hard thing to do. But I have a speaker on the back wall of the studio. Just one single speaker. The guy couldn't understand, why are you buying just one? They were on sale, like a $300 speaker, and it was $219 or $106, whatever. And I bought one. He says, well, people usually do it in stereo, and that's, like I was being like stupid, No, it serves its purpose. It's what they call a side fill. And the fact that it is not stereo, I like, because I think it's important to do that every now and then. Listen to stuff through mono. If I yell, it's because I've got the volume turned up here. Let's check the. Ooh, real loud. Okay, I got the volume here cranked a little bit, so we're going to bring the drums down. I'm going to bring that down. Let me hear that again. Now I can hear the bass over it. Unfortunately, you guys are getting the same mix, but I can turn it up a little bit. Okay, bear with me. You might not be able to hear all the stuff I'm hearing to record this. So yeah, here we go. Already made a mistake, but that's good. I mean, not that that's good, but that's good that we're gonna. I have a low battery too, so I may have to take a break to go get my cord and plug us in so we don't lose. Here we go. Boom. Not good with the riff yet. Let's try this again. I'm going to use my thumbs this time. Forgot about that. Going over something. Okay, we're ready to go. We're ready. Let me take some more chorizo. Cinnamon chorizo. I think I went out with her. I'm an idiot. I messed up again. I forgot about that. Okay. We're going to just record this. By the way, I'm not going to put you guys through this. But this is the real process, is really what I do. There's faster ways of doing stuff. I don't do them because I probably don't know about them or too lazy to set it up. You know what? We're going to do that over because I thought I had an idea after this thing got started, and I need to. Yeah, I'm going to do this again. We're going to do a little hammer. Hammer time. Late coming in, so let's do that again. And so see, it's a lot harder to do this shite. Okay. I don't know if you heard that. There was some terrible noise in there. I don't know where that came from. So let's see if it... Yep. Wow. Huh. Let's find out what's going on there. First of all, as I said before, let's take that tuner off. Let's remove the tuner. Why am I hearing that crap? Oh, we also don't need the tuner here. Not that these are going to make any difference. I don't know what that was, but something was up. It could have been the guitar itself. The bass, let's see. Right there. Okay. We are going. So here's the beauty of digital recording. Say what you want, you analog diehards. We are going to just get rid of that. And that's how I did it. Just there. So now we're going to start. Just get that last part. Oh, let's do that again. I came in wrongly. Screwed up again. Let's see. Let's do that again. Here we go. A. Now that part we have a new, that's the bridge section, which I have written out, but I don't have the bass line for it. It's an F. Oh, I don't know if I... Let's listen to it. This might be... Yeah, something simple. It doesn't have to be... Let's do that. What, sometimes you just got to make it simple. I'm offended by that stupid... Pardon. That keep it simple stupid. That's just so it could spell kiss, but what a horrible thing. How about just keep it simple? We don't have to insult ourselves while doing this, do we? Okay. We're going to be playing F to F, add 9, F, F9, F, G, G6, G to an A. On the bass, I'm just going to hit the root note just for a little drive. F, 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 G, 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 G. Right? Everybody follow me on that? Yeah. Yeah, we are, Jim. That's a good idea. And I'm going to do it in a higher register than the rest of the bass, just to make it stand out. You'll see what I mean. I missed that. Missed it. It's okay. That's why I do this. That's why we do what we do. Play this a little different. build that a little bit this time. I don't want to go right into the main riff. I forgot how the riff. I have to go back to the. Let's get rid of that. Okay, but I already forgot the main riff. Okay, there's a little bit of stagger there. That's not correct music terminology, but there we go. Okay, so we're going to start. It's the last verse, so every time, sometimes it's good to do a little build instead of going right into the main riff that you've already used, you know. There we go. Still do. Let's undo record and do that last. We'll get it right. But this is what I like about it. I don't get too crazy. Let it go till it's definitely faded out so you don't get any clicks or something. When it's safe, we end it. So now we have, let me take these headphones off. Now we have a bass line too. Anybody there? I can't see if anybody's there. I think someone's there. Someone's there. Aye. Okay. Yeah. So, save it. This has, I have an auto save set up for every 5 minutes or 2 minutes or something like that. It's always good to get in the habit of when you do something you like it, the first thing before you tweak anything or before you forget, click save. So now it's saved. Even if I have to check it to see if I liked it, you know, so. I'm going to, now that bass is, boy, that bass is really weak. Let's add a little, I do like it though. has that round sound, you know, that roll. Let's turn the guitars up a little to what they would normally be. You can hear it unless you're, well, no, you still can't hear. Yeah, don't know if you noticed, but for the chorus, I really want my vocals to stand out. So I'm making the bass line more static, less busy. You know, that's just my musical preference for this song. It's like with frequencies or volumes or anything else. If you want something to stand out, you don't necessarily turn it up. You turn something else down, or if you got too much. If it sounds too muddy, instead of turning the highs up, turn the lows down. You know, a little subtractive kind of way of thinking. Speaking of subtractive, what time is it here? Didn't read that. Coming up on 12. I'm going to be doing some jamming with my brother Joe. So it's probably a good time for me to start thinking about wrapping. Anyway, so there, we got a bass line. I am going to add the lyrics in. I might even add the lyric track. It's on my phone, so I'm afraid that I'll pause you if I try to do it with. So I'll do that the next time we stream. What I'll be doing, I think I want to keep this one simple, not a whole lot of like background vocals or anything. Possibly a little keyboard in the background, a little organ, possibly. Just to switch it up a little bit. So, anyhow, that's it. We got that recorded. It's kind of neat. I like what that's doing. So. Okay, that's a little bit too much bass. I think we got a good bass. Pardon the pun. B-A-S-E. We got a good bass line going here. Okay, cool. One of the things I started doing, you know, when you get to going with this, let me switch it to medium. You know, the first thing they have you do is kind of clean up stuff. And even, I'm probably not going to leave these little, probably not going to leave that in there. Or this. That little boom. But in case, I'm going to leave it there for now. But if you see on the screen what I'm doing, I'm bringing, this thing brings, that eases the volume in, so there's less chance of getting clicks and stuff like that. On the other end of it, when it's definitely fading out, like here, let's pull that over here. So here's the two guitar parts. You can see here, there's something here that's kind of a squeaker. Those, that dot and those are probably string noise. I usually leave that stuff in. Hear that? But I don't think this time. I think what I'm going to do is just do a nice, slow, let's do that. This, by doing this, it kind of fades out the volume, which is fading already. Ah, you know what? We can even get a little more drastic on that. We can even start that up here, maybe. Let's see how that. at that point we don't have any audio at all, so wonder if we do this, if that'll make it too abrupt. Let's check it out. No, that's good. That's a good ending point. Good. So now once again we made some changes, so let's save that. Let's check out that bass. Okay, so the bass, we'll solo that bass. At the end here, we don't want boom, boom, boom. This is what we'll be looking at. Where does it actually end? At that point, I don't hear anything. So when you don't, it's a waste to have all that empty space there. So I mean, I suppose we can put it where the other one is and just have a real long decay. Let me see. Yeah, that might be nice and neat. Just leave it like that. Let me go to the front end of the bass. Oh, that's going to be, see this? We have a little bit of, I think, I don't want to mess with this too much other than to have it ease into it. See if that, that's good. Let's save that once again, especially if I do something I like. Save it. Okay. Let's switch that back to normal. It's going to ask me because I did that little thing there, just switching it to a normal view. When I go to close it, it's going to ask me if I want to save it. Yep. And here I thought I saved it already, but yeah. Cool. Okay, guys, I think we are good for today. We've done enough. Thank you, whoever tuned in. Thank you. This is going to be up for replay, so please watch it. Let's stop streaming. Thanks, guys. Have a great Sunday.